Well, good afternoon and welcome to Change of Pace Live, your home of Pakistani cricket commentary and your home of this analysis of the Pakistan squad to the African Safari, South Africa, Zimbabwe. And we're calling it the Dhani Party. And the reason being, Shahnawaz Dhani has made his way to the Pakistan Test squad. Whether he plays Test cricket for Pakistan or not, we're still going to see how that pans out. Mohammad Wasim has made it clear that he's going to at least travel to Zimbabwe, if not South Africa as well. With me, of course, I've got Ahmed Hassan and AZ Khwaja, the usual suspects that are going to help dissect the squad. And guys, we're going to start off from the Test side because that's the side that Shahnawaz has been selected for. And the cool thing about that is that it avoids criticism for the PCB that they're overtly reliant on the PSL for selections. Because AZ, you were mentioning to me about 10 minutes ago that Shahnawaz has played a full and productive season for Sindh in the Quaid Trophy.
Yes, exactly, यार, and I'm actually quite happily surprised कि शाहनवाज धानी जो हमारे सुपरस्टार निकले लारकाना से द फाइंड ऑफ द पीएसएल उनको पीएसएल में नहीं उनको टेस्ट क्रिकेट में चांस मिल रहा है बिकॉज हमारी टेस्ट फास्ट बॉलिंग रिसोर्सेज आजकल थोड़े से कॉम्प्रोमाइज्ड हैं विद नो नसीम एंड नो अब्बास दीस डेज तो हम ये ताबिश वगैरह को हमने एज अ फिलर तो स्क्वाड में रखा हुआ है बट हैविंग समवन लाइक विद रियल पेस लाइक शाहनवाज इन देयर दैट्स अ बिग फिलिप एंड हैट्स ऑफ टू मोहम्मद वसीम यार बहुत बोल्ड सिलेक्शन की और बहुत पते की सिलेक्शन की बिकॉज शाहनवाज रियली कॉट द आई in the Qaid Azam Trophy, not in PSL. So it's a really good selection, and I'm very happy to see the young chap, the young firebrand, coming into the Pakistan fold.
Now, Ahmed Hassan, I'll go to you because there's also another inclusion in the Test squad by the name of Zahid Mahmood, and we spoke about him at the PSL. He's played for Quetta Gladiators, and we thought that he was going to be a better red ball bowler than he was with a white ball for Sarfraz's men. What do you make of his inclusion?
I think his inclusion also comes at the expense of Yasir Shah, who's injured and is not going to travel to South Africa. So they needed a leg spinner. Shadab Khan, unfortunately, hasn't done enough in the domestic season, nor he doesn't have the fitness right now to be the first choice. So as a result, Zahid Mahmood is your premier leg spinner. He's done well in the Qaid Azam Trophy, and I mean, it's not necessary that he plays in South Africa, given the fact that the wickets might suit the fast bowlers, and we might go in with an extra pacer. I would expect to see Mohammad Nawaz playing, given that he can bat as well, and can offer you that little bit of change up with the spin. So it's an interesting selection, just as a like for like replacement, but I don't see him necessarily playing in those conditions.
Just to remind everyone, this is a live show. Thank you, everybody that's joining us on the chat. Everybody that's on Arena. We've got Harshid Singhal, Hassan Waris, Diesel Padri, Fars Nadeem, Ramiz Hassan, Rana Junaid, all the usual suspects, Asim Shah, FHD. You're all on them. We're getting some of your comments coming in. We'll get to them because some of them are about the T20 squad. We're starting with the test matches. So if you have questions on the test squad, we'll get there. And of course, there are a couple of new PSL emerging picks that have made their way to the Pakistan side, which is always nice to see. The other exclusion in the Pakistan Test squad is Yasir Shah, but we've realized now and we understand now that it's because of an injury. So it's nothing to be worried about as a Pakistan fan, that he will still be a staple in the lineup once he is fit and ready to go. But let's move on to I don't think there's any other surprises in the Test squad. The keepers are the same. The batsmen. Yeah,
I think कुछ सोच सकते थे कि यार शान मसूद को बुला लो इमरान बट या आबिद अली के लिए but Imran Butt was so good in the field that we saw against the South Africans. Abid Ali is a bit lucky to still be in the team, but जब आप लाइमलाइट में नहीं होते, जब फोकस पे नहीं होते, तो लोग आपकी पूरी परफॉर्मेंस भूल जाते हैं. तो आबिद अली आई थिंक इज ऑन हिज लास्ट लेग्स. अब फेल हो गए तो फिर हमें सॉल्यूशंस देखनी पड़ेगी. और कामरान गुलाम का भी बहुत लोग कह रहे हैं इज अनलकी है कि आगा सलमान को चांस मिला है, बट आई थिंक 19-20 का फर्क है. वो भी मिडिल ऑर्डर प्लेयर है, वो भी मिडिल ऑर्डर प्लेयर है. कामरान वाज हैड एन आउटस्टैंडिंग सीजन ऑफ कोर्स इन कायदे आजम. थोड़ा अनलकी है, लेकिन सऊद भी चांस डिजर्व करता है, आगा भी डिजर्व करता है. तो somebody had to miss out, so Kamran was unlucky.
One thing
I'm a little bit surprised by the openers pick. Sorry, Masad, just because we saw them fail in Pakistan, and again, both of them were falling to fast bowlers from South
globally
Africa.
fail करना चाहते हैं, globally.
This is what I didn't understand. Imran Butt didn't look that good as a batsman. He's got very limited foot movement, and he was struggling against the pace. So taking them to South Africa is a big test. And again, we've always had an issue in the opener slot, and if these guys continue, then that's a lot of pressure on Azhar Ali in the middle order.
But Ahmed, this is something that you mentioned that I actually wanted to talk about. Would it be fair to drop Imran Butt after one home series?
No, that's the thing. I mean, he deserves to be given a chance. It's just that even in the series that he played in Pakistan, he wasn't coming off his best season in terms of domestic cricket. He was picked on form for the 2019 season. So there had been a span of about a year in which he hadn't really performed. We saw him in the South Africa series. He looked okay, but the shot selection and his decision making was a bit dubious. Great in the field, no doubt. But as an opener, playing in some of the most testing conditions against some of the premier fast bowlers of the world,
Yeah,
I don't see Imran Butt having that capability. Maybe it's too premature to judge him
that
for 4 innings, but those 4 innings were a sign of the weaknesses that he does possess, and
yeah.
those might be found out by the South Africans.
It might be a good induction for Imran, though, considering we don't have a test match in South Africa. So maybe he can dominate against Zimbabwe, get some runs there. And then when we're ready
Yep.
to tour some of the better sides, maybe he's in good nick. I actually don't agree with the notion of dropping Abid Ali, just the way that we saw him play at the start of his career. He's only still played about 10 to 14 test matches. It's very premature because considering the time it takes for a test opener to develop. We've seen it with some of the greats of the game, including the likes of David Warner. I know that they play well at home and not outside of it, but if you take sample sizes out of their first 10 to 15 test matches, and if they were playing for Pakistan or even India, they would have been dropped, but they haven't been. So I think there needs to be just a little bit more faith towards Abid Ali. And the cult following of Shan Masood is well warranted. We know he has the ability. He might come around to it. And I don't think his Pakistan career is over. And his Multan Sultan's career wasn't over either. We saw that.
आई थिंक वैसे भी आबिद अली को चैलेंज करने वाला कौन है ही कोई नहीं, तो फिर
Yeah.
ही इज
Well,
काइंड ऑफ लकी.
Shan,
अब्दुल्ला
besides
शान तो चलो आजकल आउट ऑफ फेवर है. अब्दुल्ला शफीक को उन्होंने टेस्ट स्क्वाड में रखा हुआ है, जिसने लिटरली एक दो फर्स्ट क्लास मैच खेले में, तो कोई कंपटीशन भी नहीं आबिद अली के लिए इस वक्त के कोई उसको आके चैलेंज करे.
यार इमाम भी कुछ नहीं करके दे रहा है, इस वजह से इमाम का भी नाम
Hmm.
टेस्ट मैचेस में नहीं आता.
Well, Imam doesn't
Very
even play
true.
the Qaid Azam Trophy regularly, which is a bit of a shame, to be honest. And this
Yep.
is he's been beating this box quite a bit, AZ Khwaja, about some of our big T20 and limited over stars not being heat to the Qaid Azam Trophy. It becomes a prevalent issue, especially when we're trying to put together a test side. And with the amount of test matches Pakistan plays, even if you're failing at test cricket, like AZ mentioned, people forget about it because the frequency of it is so distant. Anyways,
मतलब मैं चैट में देख रहा हूँ अभी भी असद शफीक का लोग नाम ले रहे हैं. अब बंदा क्या बोले यार
Yeah.
इस बात पे.
I mean, he is Yusuf Reza Gilani taking a busy day out for him,
Whoa.
but he's taking some time out to chat with us. But he's saying, what about Asad Shafiq? Is he finished? Well, I think considering his age and the time he spent with the Pakistan team, I do not see a comeback, but it is Pakistan cricket. So you never know.
यार अब देखें, सऊद शकील, सलमान अली आगा, कामरान गुलाम अभी तक पिक नहीं हुए हैं, अब्दुल्ला शफीक भी अच्छे स्टार हैं,
Yeah.
हैदर अली भी एक आउटसाइड नाम है जो हम कह
Yeah.
सकते हैं कि यार व्हाई नॉट. तो
Not just that, but
अब
his
असद शफीक से आगे चलते हैं यार, आगे बढ़ो.
part of the batting order that Asad Shafiq would occupy is scoring runs. It's actually the part of the order that's successful right now, right?
Yep.
So Asad
Very
Shafiq,
true.
Mohammad Rizwan, and even Fahim
राणा जो जगह बना गए कोई बैट्समैन कम
फहीम
हो
ने जो
गया
बना
तो.
लिया.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah. And even Fawad and Rizwan, right? Because usually in a test squad, you say, okay, we're going to falter between 4 to 6. Now 4 to 6 is where our runs are coming. 1 to 3 is
कैरी
actually.
कर रहे हैं हमें.
Yep.
Anyways, we'll move on to the ODI squad because I feel like the test squad was the least controversial out of the three. Even though I think overall, we'll get to that, but I think overall the squad wasn't too bad. Now, there was a lot of inclusions and exclusions in the Pakistan one-day squad. Danish Aziz makes his way in. We'll get to see if he gets any game time. Saud Shakil, Muhammad Nawaz, Muhammad Wasim Jr., as some people are turning him the typical Islamabad United filler pick, but I'd like to argue against that. I think he's a better bowler than Sarfraz Ahmed makes his way back to the ODI squad, but I doubt he'll get game time. And the exclusions, it'll be Abid Ali's gone out, Haris Sohail's gone out. Now, that's been a massive talking point. Iftikhar, Khushdil, Zafar Gohar, Wahab Riaz, Mohammad Musa, all out. I think Wahab Riaz has probably just been rested. The rest of them, the Tullas, as he puts them, have been benched. What do you make of that?
यार the three musketeers of Islamabad, thank God उनको निकाल दिया यार, बस बहुत हो गया.
Asif is still in the T20s, but we'll get to that.
वो चलो वो देख लेते हैं. और आबिद अली कोई उसका सीन नहीं बन रहा था. ठीक है, he's a good ODI player, लेकिन जब आपके पास इमाम है तो फिर आबिद अली का कोई there is no it's chalk and cheese, वो दोनों साथ नहीं खेल सकते. And of course फखर जमान kind of lucky to be back there because ODI में I don't remember him doing something that much. लेकिन इतने ऑप्शंस दिए. अब्दुल्ला शफीक चलो ठीक है, उसको कंटिन्यू कर रहे हैं, आई डोंट माइंड दैट. हैदर अली तो पक्का है. सऊद शकील इज अ गुड नेम, बट द बिगेस्ट थिंग इज इमाद वसीम को उन्होंने निकाला. सो आई फील कि दानिश अजीज को अब बहुत बड़ा चांस मिलेगा. ही मेड 100 इन द ओडीआई कप एज वेल, पाकिस्तान कप, एंड ही इज द गाय वी नीड एट 5-6 समवेयर देयर. द फिनिशर, द माइक हसी, द माइकल बेवन. आई थिंक इट्स अ वेरी बिग अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर हिम कि चलो राणा बॉलिंग कर रहा है, लेकिन अब इमाद की बैटिंग का
no pressure on Danish Aziz.
भाई we aim straight for the top. भाई वर्ल्ड कप जिता के दो हमें. So इमाद का उधर ना होना, that means a batting slot is opened up for Danish Aziz, and the Clifton closer जो आपने एक चलो उसको तो निकाल दिया, the new rebooted Clifton closer will be Danish Aziz.
Ahmed Hassan, what are your thoughts on this ODI squad? I feel Haris Sohail should be in there.
यार हारिस ने अभी जो मतलब लिस्टे टूर्नामेंट हुआ था उसके अंदर भी I think he had 1 century and a bunch of failures. Last game that he played against Zimbabwe, I think he had a half century. He's had a good record in the past, but I feel like Pakistan are opting for a younger core right now and trying to really build them towards the future World Cups. I don't think Haris will be out of the equation altogether. I think maybe just this one series, they're trying to test new people out just because they have the opportunity. It's South Africa, it's 3 matches, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Some interesting names in there, though. I mean, I am a little bit surprised to see Mohammad Wasim. We've seen him in the domestic tournaments. He's bowled decently. But, his outings at the PSL weren't phenomenal or anything, exceptional. He looked good. He looked solid. But there is still a question mark about him. Fakhar Zaman as well. I think Fakhar Zaman maybe coming into the side based on that recent form that we've seen. A bit of form also in the National T20 Cup, which is still a little bit further behind us.
Plus उसने double 100 भी मारा हुआ है Zimbabwe में.
Exactly. He's got some familiarity and mixes things up.
Here's a little bit of a Pandora's box. It's not a big issue, to be honest. It's just a listing. But Mohammad Wasim Jr. has been listed in the all-rounders section of this ODI.
नहीं वो बैटिंग करता है, उसने 50 मारी हुई पाकिस्तान कप में, and he is the वहाब रियाज, वो जो 8-9 पे बैटिंग कर लेता है प्लस फास्ट बॉलर, वो वहाब रियाज की जगह
डायरेक्टली आप वहाब रियाज को ऑलराउंडर समझते हैं वनडे क्रिकेट में, T20 में नहीं
यार, मतलब 9 पे बैटिंग कर लेगा, 8 पे ये he is a legit batsman. आप अभी देखोगे वसीम जूनियर को बैटिंग आती है.
I hope so. I didn't see enough of him at the PSL to say that he was an all-rounder. He
didn't get a chance to bat as much, so we can't really say in the PSL, but we know, I mean, what AZ is saying, I've seen as well. He's got the highlights for it too. He's a big hitting batsman, so
and looking for that. Provide a little bit more context to the one-day side. Yusuf Razagilani, good point here, saying that these games.
What a name!
These games will add to the qualification for the World Cup 23. So they're not completely excluded of context. There is a little bit of points that weigh on them. And Faris Nadeem is echoing your thoughts, AZ, that Mohammad Wasim Jr. is an amazing hitter. Salman is saying he's actually a better hitter than Wahab Riaz. And again, Faris is just saying that he is a serious pent-up. But Ramiz Hassan, of course, throwing the spanner in the mix, saying after Wahab's 6 to stay in at the PSL, I think he's one of the best batsmen in the world. Those were
brutality.
Not very fond memories for me, but definitely great for the PSL. So,
यार Pandora's box तो ये है कि शादाब खान कैसे ODI T20 में बच गए हैं जो उनकी recent form चल रही है.
Well, I'll get to that now.
ये Ahmed Hassan ही इसका जवाब है.
I'll get to that now. And by the way, I was listening to the press conference. Mohammad Wasim with his beautifully tailored suit and tie comes out with his graphs, and I like.
आप वो सब छोड़ें. On his debut PCB meeting, the man wore a pink blazer.
Pink,
shocking pink.
Yeah. I like that.
He's got the style for
what a man.
He has quantitative confidence, if that term makes sense, because he comes through with a lot of backing and research done. So he's one of those people when you're giving a presentation.
वो अपनी PowerPoint Excel slides सब साथ लेके आते हैं.
And whether that has an element of bullshit to it, we don't know. But
नहीं सही है
the presentation side of it is a much more improved aspect, right? Because this is the biggest.
Presentation is everything. we don't know anything, लेकिन हमारी presentation अच्छी तो आप लोगों में पसंद करते हैं.
And again, the point being, Pakistan cricket team is one of the biggest sports team in the world. So act like it if you're a part of it.
भाई Dallas Cowboys, Lakers और Pakistan team ये तो ranking है और क्या?
Pretty sure that we're bigger than the Cowboys.
Yeah,
Real Madrid भी आगे पीछे है इधर के.
4 or 5, whatever. No, but what the other thing that does is, when he comes in and he brings you all of these substantial stats. जो लोग वहां बैठ के बाहर बैठ के स्टोरीज निकालने वाले होते हैं उनके पास कुछ रहता नहीं है. ये शोएब जट टाइप जो आपको पता है लोग हैं, उनका नेम
यार वो फवाद अहमद को बोल रहा मुझे पता है तो पॉजिटिव है तुम्हें नहीं पता. ये उसे बहस कर रहा है यार.
Anyway,
है तुझे नहीं पता तू.
Let's not digress. Let's get to the T20 squad. This is where really because the World Cup is right around the corner, the premier tournament for this format is going to happen. We saw a lot of conversation around, India is playing England today, massive debates around their squad. And the same thing is happening now with Pakistan's T20 international squad.
Come on, England.
There has been an exodus of Islamabad United players from this T20 squad. Hassan is out. Iftikhar is out. Khushtil is out. Aman
Rightfully so.
Zafar Gohar is out. And Amir Yamin, Zahid Mahmood, and Khushtil Shah are also joining them. So I'm going to start with the exclusions. We'll get onto the positive side of things afterwards. But Ahmed, because you were more associated with Islamabad than the rest of us will probably get a better rounding of this. I mean, they have won PSLs, these gentlemen, and they have some good innings under their belt. But do you think that we've quit on them too early, or is it just the right time? It's enough and it's enough.
I think the decision that they've made right now is absolutely correct. We saw the way that they were batting in the PSL, just as the most recent sample, and they weren't showing the kind of capability that's needed to be representing Pakistan at this stage. I remember when AZ was shouting for their passports to be ripped and everything. It might have felt extreme, but that's exactly what Mohammad Wasim's done at this point. उनके वीजे रिवोक हो गए, उनके पासपोर्ट फाड़ दिए गए, but
ब्लैकलिस्ट हो गए.
उनकी उनकी मेंटल कैपेबिलिटी है ही नहीं. मतलब आप क्रिकेटिंग टैलेंट और सारी चीज छोड़ दें, उनकी मेंटल कैपेबिलिटी इतनी नहीं है कि वो पाकिस्तान के लिए खेल सके. उनसे इस्लामाबाद यूनाइटेड के लिए नहीं खेला जाता. तो अगर आप ऐसे 3 लोगों को इतने क्रूशल रोल्स के अंदर मिडिल ओवर्स में अगर आप खिलाने की कोशिश करेंगे, then you're setting yourself up for failure. So
Yeah.
I'm completely in line with them being excluded. I think maybe they need to go back and work on this side of their game, really come into positions where they win matches for their teams domestically, whether it's the PSL, whether it's the National T20 Cup. And once you do that, once you've proven yourself again, then yeah, sure, come back. But I'm not going to select you because you won a PSL as a bench warmer 3 years ago, or you played 2 games for Karachi or whoever else for one season. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a very fair point. I think that's pretty objectively put, and I don't think that this means that this is the end of their Pakistan careers, especially with the PSL kind of being the benchmark to be in the T20 international squad for Pakistan. There's another round of games that's coming up at the PSL. We'll get to that too in June, and if they perform there, they'll be knocking on doors again. Now, AZ, I want to talk to you about Amr Amin because Fahim Ashraf, the Fahim Ashraf we have now, is very renewed. He's very refreshed. He's really, frankly, spectacular and beyond expectation. I don't think most of us thought that he had this capability. Maybe with the ball, but definitely not with the bat. And when he was in his phase where a lot of people would mock him, including us on occasion, we used to say Amr Amin needs to get a shout at the side. He needs to be ahead of Fahim. He needs to be given a run of games. And now he's not even in the squad. He's not even in the peripheral of international cricket for Pakistan. What's the story there?
यार आई थिंक बेचारा आमिर यमीन ही सफर्स फ्रॉम ऑप्टिक्स. एक तो बेचारा हमने देखा मोहम्मद वसीम जूनियर खूबसूरत बच्चा है, लंबा बच्चा है, 140 बॉल करा रहा है, और आमिर यमीन दूसरे एंड पे फुल परफॉर्मर, लेकिन उसने 29 रन खा लिए एलेक्स हेल से. तो फिर तो फिर कहता है यार इस बच्चे को चांस दो, इसकी पेस है, ये वो. ही इज वेरी अनलकी कि भाई वसीम जूनियर को डायरेक्टली उसकी जगह फिर से दे दी है. ही सफर्स फ्रॉम बस बैड लक है बेचारे की यार, नथिंग एल्स. फिर राना फहीम भी वापस ग्लो अप कर गए हैं, तो फिर बंदा क्या कह सकता है. इट्स हार्ड टू really grumble about him, although he definitely is a merit selection, lekin it's all about optics with him, I feel.
Yeah, I feel like he's also been badly managed. I mean, go back to the Karachi Kings matches. वो बेचारा खेल रहा है ना, वो बैटिंग कर रहा है ना बॉलिंग कर रहा है. फील्ड में आपको कहीं रैंडम जगह पे नजर आता है.
मजे की बात है मोहम्मद वसीम ने यही पॉइंट आउट करके इमाद वसीम पे एक्स मार दिया कि तुम कर ही कुछ नहीं रहे. वो भी यही कर रहा है, तुम भी यही कर रहे हो.
He said you're hiding in your franchise. That's a pretty, I mean, it's not an allegation because it's happening, but for a chief selector to come out and say it, थोड़े से दलेर हैं मोहम्मद वसीम, अपने लफ्जों में भी काफी दलेर हैं.
भाई पिंक ब्लेजर आपके सामने है यार, इससे बंदा क्या कह सकता है.
Exactly.
I mean, he's calling things out exactly the way that all of us are seeing it too. मतलब हम लोग यहाँ पे बैठ के अगर इस चीज पे क्रिटिक कर रहे हैं और आप as a national selector वही चीज नोटिस करें, then that means it's that evident. और आपने देखा था कि यार सरफराज ने भी इस सीजन कोशिश की थी कि यार मैं कुछ चेंज करूंगा, मैं ओपनर के तौर पे आ जाऊंगा, या 1 down या 2 down, something or the other to try and counter those arguments that were being made against him, and he's done well. He's got the numbers behind him too, and he's merited a selection this time. I think he's there more than just for being a backup. I think he's done well in the PSL and he deserves to be there.
Now, as some PSL veterans or champions are making way, we have more PSL success stories. Arshad Iqbal, the Karachi Kings emerging pick, into the side.
Very good
Mohammad Wasim Jr. as well. Again, listed in the all-rounders, but just on his bowling alone, I think is good enough to play T20 cricket for Pakistan. Also in the side. No Shahnawaz Dani, but 2 fast bowlers in the span of half a month of cricket for Pakistan is not bad a return, is it?
Bhai, the biggest return of them all, literally, size-wise. Shardul Khan, Ben Surya is back in Pakistan colors, bhai.
यार वैसे आपने ये बात की है,
बहुत बड़ी डिसीजन ली है.
FHD का बड़ा सवाल आया और इस पे हम बात करेंगे क्योंकि थोड़े से
इस बंदे के लिए तो बड़ा सवाल ही आएगा.
Exactly, और थोड़ी सी तनकीद भी हो रही है इस decision पे because of the precedent it sets, and maybe Ahmed Hassan, I'll come to you on that. But AZ, you mentioned this on our WhatsApp chat too. Are we going to bat Babar by 3 in T20s now?
Hmm. I think that's right there. Rizwan is stunning form, Sharjeel Khan stunning form, and making hundreds in PSL, both of them. तो फिर आप कैसे कह सकते हो कि अब कि रिजवान और शर्जील और उनका एक मैचअप भी अच्छा बनता है. And Babar Azam and taking on a role. यार बाबर ने भी कितनी क्लास बैटिंग की थी
Yeah.
in this PSL, especially in chases. So if he's at 3 with Hafiz, the T20 GOAT right now, और फिर हैदर अली एज अ टुल्ला आपके पास बैठे हैं, उन्होंने भी एक दो मैच फिनिश किए हैं,
यार
उन
उनको
पे भी
टुल्ला
थोड़ा
ना बोलो
प्रेशर
यार, he's a
कम.
better batsman than Atullah.
अटैक असैसिन है हमारे, हम जो मर्जी कह सकते हैं, आप मुझे रोके नहीं.
चलो
एनीवेज
ठीक है.
वो 5 पे आके अगर आपको वो फिनिशिंग रोड थोड़ी सी दे रहा है, फिर ऊपर से आप दानिश को चांस दे रहे हो, इमाद को एक्स मार के. आई लव दिस यार, दिस इज अ ब्यूटीफुल टीम, दिस इज अ ड्रीम टीम. कौन हमें रोक सकता है नवंबर में? हम सबके परखच्चे उड़ा देंगे, मैं
Just
आपको गारंटी देता हूँ.
give us the trophy now. But Emma
अभी
खत्म
से
हो गया सीन.
नाम लिखो
again
भाई, नाम लिखो.
now. No real issues with Mohammad Wasim Jr. coming into this side, as Mohammad Wasim picks Mohammad Wasim to play cricket for Mohammad Wasim's
Of course
11.
he does.
But
Yep.
we want to talk about Shadab Khan, who's also making his way back, and there's been a little of a not controversy. We all actually, I think Shadab Khan. There's no, because there's players in Pakistan. There's people they like him that don't. With Shadab Khan, everybody likes Shadab. Really, from when he debuted as a teenager, got Yuraj out in that CT17 final. He is
Yep.
beloved. He is beloved. He really is. But now there is a problem because people are asking what really is his role in this lineup for Pakistan. And Mohammad Wasim has called him a match winner. With all due
Yep.
respect to Mohammad Wasim, he hasn't won many matches for Pakistan.
ये
Shadab.
टॉस
Yeah.
ना करने वाला वाइस कैप्टन है.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, Ahmed, where
देखो,
does he fit? Where does he fit?
यार देखो, मतलब उसका primary role as a bowler है. मतलब we're not gonna hide from the fact that his batting is coming up fine, but his primary role is as a bowler. Besides that, he's a live wire in the field, adds a lot of dynamic range in terms of being someone who can field at 5 different spots. It's an underrated factor, but it is something that they consider, and we've seen him do this. On the other side, he's been injury plagued for the last 2 years or so. I
Yeah.
think he's still trying to make his comeback into the side because of the injuries that he suffered. Batting uski aista aista improve ho rahi hai. But I think agar aap usko number 7 pe khila rahe ho, as someone who can come in and bowl 4 overs on a good day or maybe 2 or 3 on a bad day,
Yeah.
on wickets that you're going, or at least surfaces that you're going to be playing on now that will suit more fast bowlers, then he's someone who's offering a an X factor to you. He might be the guy who picks up 2 or 3 key wickets in the middle overs, or he might come in and bat when you're facing a collapse, and he's someone who can hold the innings together too. I don't expect him to be a guy who bats at 160 strike rate by any means, but I think he's got enough talent to really warrant it. And they've just made him the vice captain. I don't think it would have made sense to have dropped him, a series after, just because he's
Yeah.
been injured or had a few bad games.
And a couple things for you, Em, and I'm going to continue. But what kind of T20 team in current form plays Shadab ahead of Imad? I disagree with that completely.
यार इमाद ने दिखाया क्या पीएसएल में? आप
Yeah,
मुझे ये
masla ye
बताएं.
ho gaya.
Well, I mean,
Masla
that's
ye ho
because he
gaya
didn't. He
कि
didn't
he's
put himself
affected
in-
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. So if Imad had been, in the limelight, at least bowling is 4 overs every match. भाई इमाद वसीम अगर बेहतर बॉलर है शादाब खान से, तो वो 4 ओवर क्यों नहीं करा रहा था? शादाब पिटने के बावजूद भी ये 4 ओवर कराया जा रहा है, कराया जा रहा है, कराया जा रहा है. हम मिन्नतें कर रहे थे कि भाई तुम ना कराओ, तुम इतने रन खा रहे हो, विकेट्स नहीं ले रहे. But Imad wasn't even doing that. Shadab Khan, again, as a leg spinner in T20 cricket, offers more than a left arm spinner in Imad Wasim. Imad is great in T20s. I'm not, don't take me wrong. He's got the stats to prove it.
Yeah.
He's one of the only bowlers in the world that can come out and open the bowling for you. Bowl 4 overs, give up 16 to 20 runs, maybe pick up a wicket if not. But right now, Shadab Khan will just give you that X factor in terms of the wicket taking ability that Imad Wasim's not showing right now.
AZ has Shadab's inclusion led to the reason led to Zahid Mahmood being casted out?
Yeah, for a tour of South Africa and Zimbabwe, I don't think you need that many spinners. So I think it was fair enough to bulk up the fast bowling department or the batting department. लेकिन आप बहुत देर से हमसे सवाल करें, अब हम आपसे सवाल करेंगे.
Hit me.
ये जो आपका एक सेंट्रल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मर्चेंट घूम रहा है, आपका हीरो, आपका किंग ऑफ कराची, सरफराज,
Right.
हर स्क्वाड में इसका नाम है.
Yeah.
आप ये जस्टिफाई करें कि ये इधर क्या कर रहा है?
यार देखिए, मैं इस पे मैं ये कहूंगा कि टेस्ट मैच
देखिए हामिद, आपने सच बोलना है.
मेरा ये ओपिनियन है कि टेस्ट मैचेस में सरफराज से बेहतर है कि आप रोहेल को ले जाएं, क्योंकि उसके लिए एक्सपीरियंस काफी इनवैल्यूएबल होगा. आई थिंक T20s में और वनडेज में अगर आपको एक स्ट्रॉन्ग बैकअप कीपर चाहिए, इस वक्त जो उसकी फॉर्म है वाइट बॉल क्रिकेट में, आई डोंट थिंक इट्स अ बैड ऑप्शन टू कीप हिम ऑन द बेंच. पर टेस्ट
पीएसएल में परफॉर्म तो किया है उसने.
हाँ, बट आप आई थिंक रोहेल को टूर पे लेके जाएं. वैसे रोहेल हैज बीन टूरिंग सिंस ही वाज 16, तो ऐसी बात नहीं है कि ही हैजंट प्लेड इन डिफरेंट कंडीशंस. और अभी रिसेंटली उसका रिवैम्प भी हुआ है गेम डोमेस्टिक T20 में. बट मैं चाहूंगा कि टेस्ट मैचेस में सरफराज से आगे रोहेल बेंच पे आए, क्योंकि देखें ये कॉन्वर्जेशन नंबर 2 के बारे में कोई भी हो, नंबर 1 पे तो अब कॉन्वर्जेशन बंद हो गई है काफी टाइम से.
रिजवान इज नंबर 1 इन द वर्ल्ड. पाकिस्तान तो
Exactly.
बहुत छोटी
ठीक है
जगह
ना,
है,
एटलीस्ट
वर्ल्ड
टेस्ट
में
मैचेस
नंबर
में,
1 है.
एटलीस्ट टेस्ट मैचेस में तो नंबर 1 की कॉन्वर्जेशन तो किस पाकिस्तान के अंदर नंबर 1 विकेट कीपर बैट्समैन की कॉन्वर्जेशन के दरवाजे इस वक्त बहुत मजबूती से बंद है, कोई भी उसके आसपास नहीं घूम रहा. ठीक है, क्योंकि उसकी कीपिंग भी अच्छी है बहुत और इंप्रूव भी हो रही है और रन आउट भी वो इन्फ्लिक्ट कर रहा है, मतलब इज ग्रेट. और अब उसकी कैप्टनसी क्रेडेंशियल्स भी आहिस्ता आहिस्ता उभर के आ रहे हैं.
Yep.
बट नंबर 2 इज इंपॉर्टेंट. अब अगर आप इंग्लैंड देखें, इंडिया देखें, ऑस्ट्रेलिया देखें, साउथ अफ्रीका तो नहीं, बट दोस अदर 3 कंट्रीज दे हैव
उनके
3
पास तो
4
3 4
3
5
4
हैं
कीपर्स.
यार.
एग्जैक्टली. तो हमें एक स्ट्रॉन्ग नंबर 2 चाहिए. अगर आई थिंक रोहेल टेस्ट में ठीक है और सरफराज को आप व्हाइट बॉल में अगर शैडो करने थे तो कोई इशू नहीं है. आई थिंक इट्स फाइन.
गुड
बाकी वो
गुड
जो
प्रेशर, गुड स्टेटमेंट. मैं मान
बाकी
गया हूं,
वो
मैं
जो उसकी
मुत्तफिक
बी
हूं
वाली
आपकी
सीन
बात
है
से.
ना, देखो जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट बी वाला सीन है वो आई थिंक
वो
उसको
तो यार
एक्स कैप्टन पे पड़ा हुआ है, क्योंकि देखो एक्स कैप्टन है तो उसको आप सी डी पे नहीं डाल
Services to
वो
Pakistan cricket.
वो सीटी 17 के रॉयल्टीज हैं.
वही
बेसिकली.
कह रहा हूँ
हाँ,
ना,
बेसिकली
services
जब भी हम
services
YouTube
to
पे वो
cricket.
देखते हैं ना खुश होने के लिए, इसको सेंट्रल
basically, yeah.
कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में पैसे
Yeah. That's a royalty contract. That's part of it, which is, I guess, it's fair enough. I mean, considering that the last time somebody won a trophy for us,
भाई
they were Prime
अनवर अली
Minister.
भी तो जिंदा है उस YouTube क्लिप पे 2006 की अभी
यार
तक, तो व्हाई नॉट
मेरी बात सुनो,
सरफराज.
सिंपल सवाल
क्वेटा
ये है.
का contract मिला हुआ है उस basis पे.
सिंपल बात ये है, would you rather a championship winning captain just get a central contract or make prime ministership? I think this one is less damaging.
यार
तो
वो
वो
भी ऑन द कार्ड्स होगी, कुछ पता नहीं है.
right?
देखो वो
देखो,
एटलीस्ट मेयर तो बन सकता है कराची का, अगर कुछ नहीं है
oh
तो वो
yeah,
मेयर तो बन जाएगा.
for sure. Anyways, I
भाई
think
गवर्नर सिंध मिनिमम, मैं कहता हूँ मिनिमम.
right. Okay, so that kind of sums up our conversation in terms of what we're going to do here in Africa, what we're going to do against South Africa and Zimbabwe. Now, Izzy, you're whenever we talk about Pakistan cricket in terms of the T20 squad, you're very, very optimistic about us winning the World Cup. Let's not go that far. Let's start with how we're going to do in this tour. We've got one-day cricket coming up against South Africa and T20s, and then test matches against Zimbabwe as well. What are your predictions for the tour?
यार one day might be a bit difficult because this is a side in flux. और साउथ अफ्रीका उनको भी बेचारे कोविड के बड़े झटके लगे, तो they'll be super motivated to win. तो वन डे और हैं भी सिर्फ 3, so you don't have time to recover. So I can say maybe एक collapse हो जाएगा और मैच हार जाएंगे, फिर मुश्किल हो जाएगा. T20 यार मेरा दिल कहता है, मेरा येलो स्टार कहता है इंशाल्लाह निकाल लेंगे यार, इंशाल्लाह.
Okay. And what about Zimbabwe? Any hiccups because we've lost a test match there?
यार हिकअप्स आर वेरी पॉसिबल, लेकिन आई थिंक हमारा एक मोमेंटम हमने पकड़ लिया टेस्ट में. आफ्टर दैट बिग सीरीज विन अगेंस्ट साउथ अफ्रीका, जिम्बाब्वे को हम निकाल लेंगे. और
Emma, do you
T20
echo
obviously
those
जीत लेंगे.
do you echo those suggestions, or do you have something different for us?
I feel the same way because I mean, in terms of T20s, we have enough, enough talent to win this. और मुझे जो सो पाकिस्तान का top 6 नजर आ रहा है, this might be one of the best top 6s or in form that we've had in many a years. You know, as AZ named them all, they're all in great form. We have a very good balance of the side, so it should be a good series. Matlab, South Africa did give us a hard time in Pakistan. Let's not take anything away from them. They're also in flux. They also have a lot of changes and things that are happening. Lots of new faces that are coming into their lineup too. So with that said, both teams are quite evenly balanced. I do see us edging it out in the T20s. I think for the ODI series, we're going to need a bit of luck, honestly speaking, because I don't see how we're consistent enough to really win that ODI
Shaheen
series.
Madness 2-3 चाहिए होंगे.
Exactly. We're going to need something that, really sets us apart. And we're going to need a lot of consistency from our bowlers in South Africa. That's going to be the key for me. Zimbabwe, I don't really see any hiccups. I know we've done some damage there to ourselves by losing the test matches, but I don't see that happening again here.
Now, final couple things before we go in, because these are controversial topics. We've talked about them on air during our commentary too. One thing, because there's a lot of conversation about Azam Khan, and again, my thoughts on Azam Khan is that potential, but potential doesn't win you cricket games. There still needs to be a lot of work. However, there's another conversation around Azam Khan, which is about fitness and the element of fitness, or the let's say the facade of fitness. If you're big, are you unfit? If you're not, whatever the conversation is what kind of precedent is the PCB setting with Sharjeel on the side? Are they bypassing rules that they've earlier clearly on their own YouTube channel? The chief coach and the chief selector at that time said, we are not going to make any exceptions. 2 months later, Sharjeel's in the squad.
I think we're all on, at least I'm on the opposite side of both of you based on the conversations that we've had in the PSL. So I just want to say that they finally realized that it's form and performance that matter more than fitness in this case. Sharjeel is coming off of 100 in the PSL. He scored some good runs there. They're realizing they need him as a performer more than they need him as a fit cricketer. That's what matters at the end of it. You are there to be a cricketer. You're there to perform and score runs, not to show off your fitness. Whether it's the optics of him being a bigger fella, whether it's, the weight that he's put on, whatever, I don't think that matters to them anymore. At this point, they want the best pick for that position, and he's offering them that. Azam Khan, I believe, falls under the same category if Azam performs, which we haven't seen enough of right now. If
That
Azam
is the key
performs,
point.
exactly, then you need to revisit these rules and you need to revisit these criteria, because at that point you're holding someone hostage on on a idea or rule that doesn't apply for everyone else.
But
So in
Shirgil is a
that case, it
liability in
shouldn't
the
be the case.
field.
And you can hide enough people, man. Chris Gale plays with no knees and no legs, and he feels that short third man the entire 20 overs. So if you can find a place for an old man like him based on that fit ability, then
Yeah.
you can find a place for Sharjeel Khan. I don't see
What are your
that
thoughts on
being an
this,
argument.
AC? What are your thoughts?
यार आजम खान की यही बात है कि आप इतना परफॉर्म करो कि यू मेक योर सिलेक्शन एब्सोल्युटली रॉक सॉलिड. मतलब अभी भी शर्जील की परफॉर्मेंस पे कोई डिबेट नहीं है. उसने पीएसएल पिछले पीएसएल में स्कोर किए हैं, उसने कायदे आजम में स्कोर किए हैं, उसने वनडे कप में स्कोर किए हैं, उसने नेशनल टी20 में स्कोर किए हैं, उसने पीएसएल 6 में स्कोर किए हैं. सो ही मेड हिज पोजीशन 100% रॉक सॉलिड. आजम पोटेंशियल है, स्पिन अच्छी खेलता है, उसकी बैट स्विंग अच्छी है, छिक्के मारता है. भाई नंबर्स मुझे दिखाओ. तुम्हारे पास नंबर्स नहीं है, शर्जील के पास हैं, इसलिए शर्जील टीम में है और तुम नहीं हो. सिंपल एज दैट.
What's happening, Ahmed?
I'm gonna cover the light with my
That's fine,
hand
but
right now because I don't know what's happening.
I think eventually Azam will get the numbers too. I think it's very early for him. He's a very young guy, so it's not that his career is over or anything. I mean, it hasn't even started.
नहीं बिल्कुल.
तो ऐसी बात बिल्कुल नहीं
That's
है.
यार
exactly
अगर
the
आपको
point.
अगर आपको हेड कोच लिटरली आपको YouTube पे आपको पॉइंट आउट कर चुका है इन 1 आवर इंटरव्यू, सो इट्स अप टू यू कि यार गेम अप करो, टीम में आ जाओ. दैट्स इट.
नहीं, और प्लस यार इतनी फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी नजर आ रही है इनके अंदर कि they're not gonna put you through marathon tests or anything. There's a certain level of fitness of course that we all expect कि भाई 20 ओवर है तो आप 20 ओवर फील्ड में तो हो, बैटिंग करने आए हो तो अगर 5 से ज्यादा ओवर्स खेलने पड़े आप 5 से ज्यादा ओवर्स खेल लो. बट द पॉइंट इज अगर आपकी परफॉर्मेंस इतनी अच्छी है कि हर बंदा उस चीज को आगे रखेगा और फिटनेस इग्नोर कर सकता है, then yeah, that should be the criteria, that should be what we base our decisions on.
If you're good enough, the rules will be bent. And if you're big enough, the rules will be broken. We will get back to you guys. Maybe for the South Africa series, we'll have a preview show. Maybe speak to some people in South Africa and see what they're expecting from Pakistan and what kind of damage they're expecting for Pakistan to do. Of course, the PSL is going to be back in June at the NSK. We're going to be live for every single game for that. Don't you forget it. And until then, thank you for joining us today. अपना ख्याल रखें, पाकिस्तान क्रिकेट को अपनी दुआ में रखें, हमें भी अपनी दुआ में रखें. Take care and Allah Hafiz.